Okay, so it's 2:30 in the morning,
It's not 2:30.
and
But I got up at 3.
you can't go back to sleep.
Oh.
You're
yeah.
laying there, and all these things are going through your mind. You know,
Yeah.
those things that you were thinking about during the day
Yeah.
that cluttered up your mind and didn't have anywhere to go until you stopped everything and you laid down and you tried to go to sleep. Did you ever wish that you can just flip a button or hit a switch and
Are you serious?
turn it off?
Of course I wish that.
Right? And then if you wake up in the middle of the night, like at 2:30 in the morning, you could just hit the switch.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? You can. Because on day 2 of Clear the Clutter Challenge, we're going to talk about the 4 or 5, I'm not sure. I think maybe the 5 best ways to clear the clutter in your mind.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody.
Hi. I wish they saw you like 15 minutes ago.
I just woke up. Yeah. I was a bear. She poked the bear this morning.
I did not. I said, well, how can I pray for you today?
She did.
I said, what are you most looking forward to today?
And I said, you don't want to know what I said. I said, I'm going to clear the clutter. And she said, well, I didn't actually say clear the clutter. I said something else, but she said, isn't there anything else you could think of that you'd like me to pray for you for? Anyways.
So, yeah, you know how many times I wished there was a light switch? I mean, I think I've wished this since I was in 3rd grade. Because I'm like, why isn't there just a switch? I can shut off these thoughts. Because if anybody knows me and knows me well, knows that I am an overthinker.
Yeah, but you're
I'm
also
an overlover.
You're an overlover too. So you know what? It is what it is.
But I have learned techniques that I sometimes forget when I'm really, if I have a really emotional charge around a situation, a person, place, or thing. Sometimes I forget that. And I don't feel bad about myself, though, because of it, because even Joe Dispenza, a millionaire that teaches you how to meditate, forgets sometimes, too.
Yeah.
And you know why? Because we're all human.
Yeah.
But hopefully you have tools and people in your life to say, step back, take a breath, and really... get out of your head for a moment. And that's what this today subject is all about.
You know, it's really wild if you think about it. Our subconscious mind, which is so powerful, we know, right?
It's there to help save us.
It's our autopilot, right? It gets programmed when we're really, really young.
Yeah.
And sometimes that subconscious programming, as an adult, I can testify for myself that it needs to be reprogrammed, right? And so...
Because originally it was there to keep us safe.
Right.
So we always go back to what we learned to keep us safe. But now maybe we don't need it anymore. Maybe we're okay with experiencing those hard things, feeling them, but then letting them go forever and not taking them back and letting them go and taking them back.
Well, I love the analogy of the hot stove, right? The first time you touch a hot stove, you remember you don't want to touch the stove again. But what? Just because the stove is hot, you're not going to cook? No, you learn that you don't touch the stove.
Yeah.
You turn it off, turn it down, or touch around.
Yeah.
Right? And that's all part of growing. So
you guys have ever wished you could flip the switch?
And just turn it off.
Just turn it off.
And make those thoughts go away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let us know below.
Okay, so we have some tips.
How did you go yesterday? How did it go yesterday for you guys?
Yes, well, good for me yesterday. We did our little dilly bobber. We have some notes that Deb's going to read, and we're going to go over a few tips with you.
Okay, yeah.
So the first
number one is mindfulness and meditation. Practicing mindfulness to observe your thoughts without judgment. Because you get enough people judging you all the time about your own thoughts and your own actions. Don't judge yourself. Just observe them. And it can help develop awareness of this through negative thought patterns to let them go.
Deb's really good at the meditation. If you have a chance, you can type meditation challenge in the search bar, and she already has a meditation challenge. So we have that covered.
Number 2 is positive affirmations that I too have been doing since the 80s, but yet I forget. Replace the negative thoughts with positive affirmations and repeat them throughout the day. Louise Hay is a great person to go to for that. Everything is working out for me is one really good one to easily remember. I am safe. I am loved. And, just anything that might be the opposite of what you're thinking.
And the affirmations that go along the lines of reprogramming, like we talked about, it's definitely going to help, right? So you get a negative thought, have a positive one, and a negative and a positive creates a charge.
A gratitude practice. Instead of listing all the things that are going wrong in your life, how about list all the things that are going right? And I bet that list is even longer. Sometimes if there's one problem, we so focus our attention on that. I am totally guilty of that.
Right.
We forget
The
how
big
blessed
picture.
we are.
Right, exactly. Go down the rabbit hole, right? Okay.
Yeah. Keep a journal. That's a good idea. Physical activity. That's
my
what we're
favorite
doing
part.
right now. Move a muscle, change a thought. That's
Yeah.
a big thing that I always say. Engage in regular physical exercise to boost your mood, reduce stress. Exercise releases endorphins, which can help elevate negative thoughts.
Yeah, I did a video talking about walking as a very good stress reliever. There's something about when you walk, your peripheral vision, the seeing out the sides, does something to your brain to constantly scan and protect. So it kind of soothes you. So if you ever look at people who are walking out in the park, or you just see people walking, most of the time you aren't going to see people walking when they're mad, upset, or angry, because it releases
Or if they
things.
do, they start out like that. By the end of the walk, they're much better.
Yeah, so move your body.
So,
Deb,
number-
what was it saying again?
Move a muscle, change a thought.
Boom, there you go.
And number 5 is seeking support. Talk to a trusted friend or family member or therapist about your negative thoughts. Sometimes simply expressing your feelings can provide relief. But I would strongly suggest if the person, don't just throw up all your thoughts and
You were
vent
talking
all
about this
your
yesterday.
feelings like for 45 minutes straight on person, because they might not be able to accept that. Maybe they're going through their own thing. So on top of that, you'd be like, if you're a really nice person like me, you might just sit quietly and listen, but really can't accept it, and then you go and do something detrimental to yourself.
Yeah.
And it's not worth it.
That's called protecting your energy.
Yeah, so
Right.
just say, hey, oh, somebody gave us bubbles?
I guess. Somebody gives a light.
Oh.
I think the thing is tripping. It's lagging.
Hi. So just be aware of that. And if you're talking to somebody or somebody's just throwing up all over you, say, I really need to talk about this. Can you hear me out? Can you just vent? Sometimes you don't even want the person to solve your problem, but let them be, make them aware of it. Don't just be selfish and just give all your energy and throw up on somebody else. A therapist, of course, you pay them to do that. Right. So you can throw up all you want on therapists. But somebody else is, everybody has issues that they're going through in the world, and you want to be loving.
Heard.
You want to be heard.
Everybody
wants to be
Everybody
heard.
wants to be heard, and sometimes, like Deb was saying, that's all some people want is that. They just want to be heard. So, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so that's it for today. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
He wants to get some water. Hold on. Let's get out of his way here. Somebody came in the...
We're too late today.
Yeah, we're a little bit late today.
I wasn't late, but...
No, I was running a little bit behind because look at this hair. I mean... All right, let's go back.
You're talking about your hair?
Yeah, let's go back to the stand here. Okay, all right, so the homework. Deb's got the homework. We're going to do the homework and we're going to get out of here.
Okay.
This guy looked at us like we had three eyes because we're using the water drink. We're using the...
So homework,
The water
what
fountain.
are you going to do today to clear the mental clutter? What is your go-to to release clutter? Maybe you have more than one. Please let us know, because I need more things to do, because you know what? We can never have enough tools in our toolbox, because one tool might not work at 1 minute, whereas something else might.
That's right.
And be kind to each other today. If someone you love is having crazy thoughts, instead of being angry back at them, maybe you can be the bigger person and like say you're okay. Even maybe you could have a signal like that you tell one of your friends or a couple of your friends, hey, if I'm going crazy, tell me, take a breath. That's what I do with the kids. You know, it's so easy for me at school. If the kids are getting crazy, or if Tobias is getting crazy, I can say, okay, smell the flower.
What do you do when Mike's
Blow
getting
out
crazy?
the candle.
What do you do when Mike's getting crazy?
I cry.
No, she's a cry. She never cries. She never cries.
I didn't cry for 2 days straight.
Three, we're working on 3 days.
Okay.
Okay. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow on day 3
Okay.
of Clear the Clutter Challenge. But
Yeah.
so important to clear your clutter in your mind.
Do homework, please.
Yeah, put it down in the comments.
We're here to help. We really want to help.
We could have done a video probably like for 2 hours on this one, but we're gonna go.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I gotta do one of the things, like exercise to release endorphins before work right now.
Yeah. Even if
Okay.
it's just a walk. We'll see you later. Bye bye.